Christian McCollum, Irish Sports Daily, here at New Canaan High School with 2020 Notre Dame quarterback commit Drew Pyne. Drew, thanks a lot for joining us.
No problem. Thank you.
So first of all, let's just kind of take it way back. Obviously, your family has a deep connection to the game. Tell us a little bit more about how far back that connection goes.
Yeah, well, so my great grandfather played in the NFL, my grandfather played in the NFL, and my uncle played in the NFL, and so my dad tried out for the Giants. My other uncle tried out in the NFL, and so I mean, if you're a Pine, you play football. So I mean, you guys know my cousin. So I mean, if you're a Pine, you play football, and it's meant a lot to our family and our family name. So.
All right. But I thought in the past, if you were a Pine, it meant you didn't just play football; you played offensive line.
Yeah, I mean that's true too. My grandfather was the first 300-pound D lineman for the Patriots, and my dad played line, and both my uncles played line, and obviously Kevin plays line. So I don't know how a quarterback came out of it, but so.
All right, but you're a kind of kid that you drew national attention, at an early age, even going back to when you were an eighth grader. I mean, I think you got your first offer from Florida State when you were in eighth grade?
South Alabama, but then Florida State. So.
Okay, what led to that? I mean, how does a kid, middle schooler, get that kind of attention, those kind of offers?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very thankful for all that, and I mean, I'm not really sure how it happened. I just started playing and put my highlight film out, and just one thing led to another, I guess, and so Florida State came in, or South Alabama first, and then Florida State, and then I guess it just started happening. But I mean, throughout the whole process, I just tried to remain as humble as possible and try to not let it get to me at all. So at the end of the day, all a scholarship is just an opportunity to compete at the next level. So I'm still gonna have to go to college and compete with 3 other guys, and who are really good. So that really doesn't mean anything. So I'm just trying to get better every day and win here in New Canaan, and so when I get to that point in college, I'll be ready for it.
Okay. And initially in the process, I mean, what schools did you visit? Who are some of the schools you really seriously considered early on?
Yeah, so I guess early on, I went to Alabama a couple times, Oklahoma, Penn State, Auburn, a few others, but I mean, I went to Notre Dame last summer, and a couple times in the past year, and I really loved it there. So,
what was the initial attraction to Notre Dame? Like, what caught your eye about Notre Dame? Early on.
Yeah, well, I mean, really early on. I mean, I remember being a little kid. I was actually watching a video earlier today. I was probably like 5 years old, and it was Easter, and me, my brother, and my dad were all laying on a bed watching Rudy together, and I was like sitting there clapping and like putting my finger up when they carried him off the field. So early on, when I was really young, I loved Rudy. We're Irish Catholics, and so I mean, Notre Dame has always been a big part of our lives growing up. So, and I'm sure you know too, I love Brady Quinn. He was my idol growing up. Everywhere I went, I wanted to be like Brady Quinn. So I wear number 10 because Brady Quinn. So I mean, it's kind of crazy how it all worked out. I'm very thankful for it.